This week on Forgetful Occidenta, our theme is favorite Disney movie. For me, my favorite Disney movie would have to be a draw between three Disney classics. The first one being The Lion King. Can you feel the love tonight? The Lion King has a very nice story about this little lion cub named Simba. When he was a young warthog, when I was a young warthog. Very nice. Why am I even telling you guys this story? You guys should know the story by now, especially if you're my age. If you haven't watched it, watch it. It's awesome. Oh, I just can't wait to be king. It has talking animals though, so if you don't like talking animals, you might not like it, but it's so hilarious. Like Timon and Pumbaa, they're probably the best Disney characters they have ever come up with, ever. My next favorite Disney movie would probably have to be, Mulan would probably be my second best. Actually, I'm not gonna put these in order, these aren't in any certain order. Oh no, why must we all conceal what we be, how we feel? When will my reflection show who I am inside? It's based on a true story about a girl who, whose father was basically forced to go to war, and he is injured, like he's old and he can't like handle war anymore, and she knows that he would die if he were to go to war. So she disguises herself as a man and takes her father's place without him knowing. I couldn't care less what she wears or what she looks like. It all depends on what she cooks like. All this stuff happens and she's guided by a really hilarious dragon whose voice is Eddie Murphy. And last but not least, I would have to say Hercules is probably one of my other favorite classic Disney movies. You go girls. We are the muses, goddesses of the arts and proclaimers of heroes. That movie has a lot of upbeat, fun songs, and Greek mythology is one of my favorite subjects ever. I just love Greek mythology, even though that story does not follow a lot of the stories, like the myths and stuff. They've actually kind of made it their own, but either way, Disney does that with a lot of their movies, so it's kind of expected. I know every mile will be worth my while. When I go the distance, I'll be right where I belong. Like the character Megara, or Megara, or whatever her name is, Meg for short. She's a totally fictional character, like she's not real at all, but that happens in movies, that happens all the time. One of my favorite types of movies ever, especially the classics, because I grew up watching those, and I love the music. The music is probably the best part in most of the movies, especially for kids, because it gets them more into the movies. If you haven't watched classic Disney movies, you probably should go watch them right now. I mean, like, right now. Do it. I'm watching you. Goodbye, folks, and I'll see you on Thursday, Zoe. I'm excited to see your video.